Ryan Garcia back with payday, payday. You'll want payday. I know that. Canelo Alvarez's team. The first known photo of Ryan back in the gym. And Ryan looks, I don't know, sweaty, disheveled, kind of looks out of it, like he just got off like being sick or a 2-day bender. Like, I don't know. I really am questioning certain things about Ryan. In this video, that's what I want to talk about, bro. So Ryan Garcia has been suspended for, at this point, almost 1 year. He is eligible to fight as soon as May, if all goes well with his conditions, right? So I got to just assume they're scheduling him that he'll be ready, whatever. This picture that you guys see on the screen got released, right? Ryan looks like he's hungover or something. And like almost like depressed. Like, be real with me. If you didn't follow boxing and Ryan wasn't a star player in the sport of boxing and you seen this picture, would you be like, this is a guy who boxes? Like, honestly, would you just look at this and be like, yeah, profession wise, like he looked like he living a rock star life or something? Very, very weird to me. Now, it's just so funny to me. It's all of it. Here's the full linked picture or whatever on my Instagram. Follow. So him back with Canelo. Let me know what you think about that. Your boy Ego told you that was the move for Ryan Garcia. Once again, before anybody was talking about it, your man Ego made the video. Others copied. My sources continue to deliver because here it is. The information I broke on YouTube is now being proven right. Why is this important? Well, for me, because I tell you guys all the time, there's a lot of low quality content available in boxing. Cheap thumbnails, rushed videos. Like, let me just put something out. Let me put a 2-minute video out, 4-minute video out. You got bad visuals and bad video quality, bad audio quality, and most importantly, bad information right here regarding boxing, right? Where it just hurts the sport of boxing to have no quality control, if you will, right? Ego do a video, don't nobody prove me wrong. I told you he was getting back with Eddie Reynoso, and now you're seeing it, right? Because I did this probably a week and a half ago that I revealed it to you. Just like I said, Jaime Munguia was training with Eddie Reynoso. Nobody was talking about it. Go check the dates and the timestamps. Nobody was talking about these things because a source had told me, and I trust my sources. So I put this information out here. Munguia got a new coach, left Eric Morales with Eddie Reynoso, and Ryan's going back. Again, week or month had passed between these two stories that I told you, and the information adds up. Meanwhile, you have people who just make up arbitrary lies in the sport of boxing. Clickbait, like, oh, Tank fired Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin Ford. But then Gervonta Davis is in the camp with all of them, right? Oh, Gervonta's fight's canceled with Lamont Roach. Then I'm getting emails from PBC saying, hey, we added Gary Antoine Russell and El Rayo to that bill, to the Tank card. So I'm like, yo, I thought the fight was canceled, right? This is what I'm talking about that holds the sport of boxing back. You can trust me. You don't have to. I get paid the same. However, if you gain any value from my content that I drop, not just this video, but any video, make sure you guys subscribe. I survive off word of mouth and the good faith of the public. If you like the work that I do, then let it be known. Engage with the video, like the video, hit the subscribe button. Very simple stuff. Costs you nothing. Back to Ryan. I don't know what's going on with him. For me, He looked suspended. He looked whatever, expelled from the WBC program. Any of those things, he looked like he on detention. He looked suspended. He looked exiled and expelled and all that. He literally looked like he just woke up. Like, Ryan Garcia, I hope for his sake he's taking his career serious, man, because he has natural skill, natural ability, power, whatever. And, for a person who he's claiming that he failed the test because of tainted supplements. Cool. You can't fail any more tests because then all that, no one's going to believe you, right? Some people already don't believe you. This is your chance at redemption. And I haven't seen nothing about him training. I haven't watched no footage. I have no comment on how he will look when he comes back. However, they say a picture says 1,000 words. This picture is not the most flattering. Like, there was a point where Ryan Garcia, he looked pretty like upkept. He didn't look so disheveled. He didn't look like he's staying up all night and partying and things like that. So I don't know what his deal is, but we just watched Ryan Garcia have such a bizarre camp for the Devin Haney fight. I really hope he doesn't try to do that again, man. I really do, because I don't know what he was on and what that was about, but you did it once. It kind of worked, seeing how you beat Devin Haney, but in the end, you also tested positive for Osterine, so it didn't really work because it's like the fight never even existed. So I will be honest and say Ryan back with Canelo team, this first photo, it's probably a bit concerning because he looks like a fighter who's been on the sidelines, if I'm being honest. He doesn't look like an active fighter, judging by this. I mean, shape-wise, he doesn't look horrible, but that's the other thing. Devin Haney and Ryan barely got to the 140 division probably 2 fights ago. And now both of them, when you look at them, they look like they couldn't even make 140 comfortably if they wanted to. This is what's wrong with this new generation. I'm telling you, this new generation is hurting the sport of boxing because you stand to gain more money and, in essence, less work. More money than fighters of yesteryear, and then you don't even have to be as disciplined. Like these other dudes was doing 15 rounders and running 10 miles guaranteed, passing up parties, no social media because it didn't exist. And they're doing all this stuff to make less money. And they have made themselves legendary in the sport. But then now you got some of these new guys and they don't know how good they have it. Like boxing is, you have a window like this big in boxing because of the brutality of the sport. Use it. If you grew up in this sport, maximize this window. I'm older than these fighters. Well, not all of them, but obviously fighters like Ryan. So call me an old head or whatever. A OG, don't matter. Listen to me. Your window is this big. Don't have no regrets. That's all I got to say. Don't have no regrets. Do everything that needs to be done. Manage your money. Make smart investments because your window is this big. And it can shrink. The more devastating things you do and the more you party and aren't disciplined, that window could get like this real quick. So we'll see what it is. Ryan's fight, to my knowledge, hasn't been fully confirmed in terms of a press conference, flyers and stuff like that. I don't know what's taking so long for Turkey to, because he announced the fight on Instagram, but I'm talking more so like press conferences, fight flyers, and when do tickets. Well, I guess if it's in Times Square, it's not going to be tickets, I guess. I have to see how they do it, but let me know what you guys think. Ryan Garcia back with Canelo, and the picture looks a little sus.